I know. The iPhone 7 is a long ways away, but a lot of rumors are spreading about this iPhone 7 Pro, and I kind of want it and I kind of don't, so let me get into it. First of all, we know all kinds of things are going to be different about the iPhone Pro, and we can guess about what'll be different all day, but we all know one thing for certain. It'll be way more expensive. So typically, the iPhone starting price has been $199. Then when they released the plus size models, these phablets, they bumped up the starting price to $299. Though I don't think there's going to be 3 storage configurations for the iPhone Pro. This is for professionals. That means they're going to be willing to pay a substantial amount of cash for their phone, and you're not going to want to give them 16 gigs of storage. So since the top of the line iPhone 6s Plus phone starts at $499 for 128 gigs, I think the iPhone 7 Pro will start at $599. Yeah, that's expensive for a phone, but this line of products has changed the industry forever, and it has proven to be Apple's most profitable product. And when they released these plus size models, sales didn't go down. They broke new records. They got even higher. So us consumers have been telling Apple they are allowed to charge more for their phones, and they're definitely gonna do that. Now, I don't want to see a 32 gigabyte iPhone Pro. I don't want to see a 64 gigabyte iPhone Pro. I want the first model, the one that starts at $599, to be 128 gigs. And then for $699, yep, $700 for an iPhone. Those Apple people will pay for it, because I'm one of them. That'll be 256 gigs. That's never been done in an iOS product before. I understand that, but this is for professionals. It better do some amazing things, and they're gonna have all the storage in the world to record all that 4K video or tons of those high resolution HDR pictures. I want a 256 gigabyte iPhone Pro for $700. Now, speaking of cameras, the big rumor spreading around is that the Pro will have 2 cameras on the back, which of course is great. There's no reason you shouldn't like that. It means you get laser fast autofocus. HDR pictures now look really good. Incredible dynamic range. Some 3D trickery with focusing tricks, very high resolution video and pictures. It's all great. I'm all for that. However, there is some uncertainty about the screen size and resolution. Many are estimating it'll be higher than the plus sized models, bigger than these. And if it's a $600 to $700 phone, yeah, I want it to be bigger than everyone else's. Hey, Apple, I'm sick of having screen sizes smaller than all my friends who have 5.7-inch Galaxy Note phones. Just kidding. If you have one of these, you're not my friend, because I don't have any friends. It's a joke. Like, this is a joke. Make the iPhone Pro have a 5.7-inch display so it can compete with the size of those phones. You know what? No, I'm not satisfied with that. I want it to be better than theirs. Make the screen size 6 inches. Yep, I said it. I got big hands. I can take this. I want a bigger phablet, even bigger than before. However, there is some functionality purposes to that. With the iPhone screen size that large, professionals could actually take advantage of it. And I think they'd be okay with having a bigger weight in their pocket if it mean they could have customizable controls in the camera app, or if they're editing pictures or video. More screen size means more potential. Also, in terms of resolution, make it Quad HD, like these Note phones. That way, if people want to play with VR and they put it in one of these Viewmaster VR headsets, which Apple sells in their Apple stores now, so they're already promoting them, the resolution won't look so crappy in here because the resolution's being looked at under magnifying glasses. In fact, you know what? This is my wish list. I'm gonna keep going. Make it a 4K display. Yeah, do that. If you decided to make your 27-inch iMac a 5K resolution, which is way higher than any other computer, and at its release that was the highest resolution possible, then go ahead and make your top-end iPhone Pro have a 4K display. Why? Not because people need that, but because it's overkill and it'll be beautiful, and in a VR headset it would look great. And if this phone is made for professionals, it's supposed to stand apart from the consumer versions. So just go all out. So as I said earlier, I kind of want this and I kind of don't. The reason I do want this is the iPhone changed the industry. It's the biggest product Apple's ever had, and to see this much power and investment put behind it to see how much it could potentially do would be incredible, and I'd love to see an iPhone that was that powerful. My issue with it, I'm an Apple sheep, and yeah, that means I have to get the highest end iPhone they release. That's just statistically what I've done in the past. Whenever my upgrades do, that is, I always get the highest configuration possible. So if you make an iPhone Pro, I'm gonna get it, the highest end version, and I will be out a lot of money. Just now realizing that's not really a terrible thing, because I know I'll love it, but it's not a problem you guys should consider, because you're probably not all Apple sheep. If you are, I feel you. Our wallets get emptied a lot. So yeah, I guess I just love it all around. They should do it. I want the iPhone Pro now. That way it would go with the iPad Pro. Then I could get a MacBook Pro, and then oh, look at the pros. Then I just gotta wait for the Apple Watch Pro. Oh, and one more thing. I don't want it to have a headphone jack. This is your Apple sheep here, and I'll see you in the next one.